So now that we know the impacts on our bodies and brains, let's take some time to look over relevant policy and laws. First and foremost, cannabis, or marijuana as it's referred to in the federal code, is considered a Schedule I banned substance, which is in the same category as other drugs like ecstasy and heroin. That means that as far as the feds are concerned, it's illegal to possess cannabis products and could result in a felony if caught transporting it over state lines, on federal property, or by federal agents, even with it being recreationally legal in many states. As far as Arizona is concerned, cannabis is legal on the state level for individuals 21 and over. That means that someone can grow certain amounts if they're over 21, purchase cannabis products from regulated dispensaries with a valid ID, but use in public spaces is still prohibited. It is also important to note that while safe from legal consequences when using under the aforementioned state law, employers can still deny employment and even terminate employment for a positive drug test, and it is still illegal on the federal level. As NAU is concerned, because NAU receives federal funding as a public educational institution, means that it must abide by federal laws. That means as a student, possession or use of cannabis, or even equipment to use cannabis, known as paraphernalia, while on campus is strictly prohibited, which applies to medically prescribed cannabis as well. What about for student athletes? Well, as a student athlete, cannabis is listed as a restricted substance that can be tested for either at random, with reasonable suspicion, or for postseason or championship play, which means that as a student athlete, even over the age of 21, should you use cannabis and test positive, it's considered an offense under the student athlete, alcohol, and other drugs policy at NAU, and you could be subject to programmatic consequences. For more information on either the student or athlete alcohol and drug policies, be sure to consult the links listed in the references section.